In situations that seem safe, that's often when the greatest danger begins. After stabilizing the situation, as the highest authority present, Vong Ko declared that no one in this secret realm could pose any threat to Xu Jingming. The people around them began discussing among themselves. They believed that with a Grand Master like Vong Ko present, Jingming's safety was guaranteed, no matter how furious Li Kangai might be. He would not dare defy Vong Ko's command. The moment everyone let their guard down, Hu Yat-sat began his hunt. This proved just how experienced he was. He did not rush, did not reveal his killing intent too early, and when he struck, it was to end everything. Blood tendrils appeared almost instantly. There were no warning signs, no time for anyone to react. The pressure of an 8th-stage Grand Master immediately enveloped everyone nearby, turning the unfortunate ones into clouds of blood in an instant. This was the absolute gap in power. Hu Yat-sat quickly introduced himself. I am Hu Yat-sat, the Crimson Archbishop of the Heavenly Fate Sect. By order of the sect leader, I have come to destroy this place. Vong Ko, Xu Jingming, your day of death has arrived. Vong Ko immediately recognized his opponent's level, but recognizing it did not mean he could change the outcome. Hu Yat-sat confidently stepped toward Xu Jingming. He was also surprised by Jingming's rapid growth and strength. If Jingming were allowed to continue developing like this, becoming a martial saint in the future would be almost inevitable. But he would not allow that to happen. Hu Yat-sat intended to end everything right here. His confidence was not without reason. At this distance, no one was capable of interfering. At least, that was what he believed. But Xu Jingming reacted in a completely different way. No panic, no attempt to flee. Jingming simply felt that this Hu Yat-sat was not quite right in the head. Facing overwhelming pressure from a higher realm, Jingming remained unnaturally calm, even smiling. Such composure usually appears in only two cases, either complete despair, or absolute confidence in a hidden trump card. And clearly, this was the latter. Jingming activated a spatial talisman. The talisman was crushed instantly, a decisive action. This showed that Jingming fully understood the situation, because his opponent was too confident. He had been given the time to activate his trump card. If Hu Yat-sat had chosen a stealth attack instead, everything would have ended immediately. Space was torn apart, a gate appeared, and in that very moment, the entire situation changed. Lang Shuang appeared, without even making a move. Her mere presence caused the entire space to tremble. This was the difference not just within the same realm, but a gap in class itself. The disturbance caused by Hu Yat-sat vanished completely. This situation did not only terrify Hu Yat-sat, Li Kangai could barely stand as well. He had not expected Jingming to summon someone as powerful as Lang Shuang. He suddenly felt extremely fortunate that he had not attacked Jingming earlier. Lang Shuang coldly looked toward Hu Yat-sat, remarking that the rats of the Heavenly Fate sect were truly troublesome. According to intelligence, Lang Shuang's teleportation range was limited to within 500 kilometers. Hu Yat-sat immediately realized the problem, but it was already too late. What mattered here was not just Lang Shuang's strength, but her strategy. She had not appeared by chance, she had prepared this in advance. Deliberately concealing her power, waiting for her enemy to reveal themselves. And when she made her move, it was to end everything. Realizing that this battle could no longer be won, with himself only at B rank while Lang Shuang stood at S rank, Hu Yat-sat chose to flee. A completely rational decision. But the problem was that Hu Yat-sat had miscalculated once again. Lang Shuang merely lifted her hand slightly. Space was sealed, every path of retreat was cut off. This was the difference between the hunter and the hunted. The moment Lang Shuang made her move, the battle was no longer a contest, it became a complete domination. She gave her opponent no chance to fight back, no time to adapt. The technique, spatial severance, was unleashed immediately. Hu Yat-sat tried to resist. Thin streams of blood converged into a blade, surging forward to collide with Lang Shuang's attack. He knew he had no chance of winning, but Hu Yat-sat was not the type to give up easily. However, all resistance was meaningless in the face of such an overwhelming gap in power. The battle raged fiercely in the sky, but in truth, the outcome had already been decided. Below, Vong Ko quickly made the decision to evacuate. This was the reaction of someone experienced. When one cannot interfere in a high-level battle, the most important thing is to minimize losses. Vong Ko immediately ordered Jingming to leave the combat zone. This was entirely reasonable. At the Grand Master level, even a minor shockwave could be deadly. But Jingming chose to stay. Not out of recklessness, but because he understood the value of this opportunity. A peak-level battle is not something one gets to witness twice. Jingming believed that Hu Yat-sat could not possibly defeat Lang Shuang. In the worst-case scenario, even if Lang Shuang failed, she could still ensure his safe escape. Moving around recklessly would only make things harder for her. Up in the sky, Hu Yat-sat was nearly incapable of resisting anymore. Half an hour later, all resistance collapsed, a clear display of absolute disparity in power. He did not lose because of a mistake. He lost because they were not on the same level of strength. When he was slammed to the ground like a useless object, Hu Yat-sat's initial arrogance vanished completely, along with his life. With the mindset of someone who truly seeks to grow stronger, always looking to seize every opportunity, Jingming felt a hint of regret. He calculated, if he had been the one to deliver the final blow to Hu Yat-sat, just how great would the benefits have been? After the battle, the atmosphere shifted instantly, from tension to relief. Zhang Luo walked over. His surprise was not about the battle itself, but about how Jingming had handled the situation. He had not expected Jingming to be able to summon a Grand Master to the battlefield. Jingming simply smiled and explained that it had been his only life-saving trump card, a simple answer that concealed far more beneath the surface. Zhang Luo teased that it seemed Principal Lang Shuang had truly become Jingming's personal babysitter. Lang Shuang appeared once more, though she no longer carried the overwhelming aura she had during the fight. Her presence still made everyone feel a subtle pressure. The first thing she did was not to speak of victory, but to check on Jingming. This detail was crucial, clearly revealing the nature of their relationship, not merely teacher and student, but one of protection as well. Right after that, she produced another spatial talisman. Without much explanation, she simply instructed, if you encounter danger, use it immediately. Zhang Luo was completely stunned, because he understood the value of such an item, and he also knew, not just anyone could obtain one. Lang Shuang then ordered Vong Ko to seal off all information about the battle that had just taken place. She even planned to release false information, claiming that she had been severely injured and was temporarily unable to use her spatial abilities. Wang Jiyu quickly realized Lang Shuang's intention. She wanted to lure more followers of the Heavenly Mandate sect to appear. This was an extremely brilliant strategy. Wang Jiyu understood that the battle just now was only the beginning. She also did not forget to instruct that Xu Jingming's achievements in the Thunder Realm be kept strictly confidential, in preparation for the upcoming national tournament. Then Lang Shuang's gaze shifted toward the Li family, because Li Kangai had sheltered his daughter after she killed and stole treasures, and had even intended to murder Xu Jingming. She sentenced him to 20 years in prison, a decisively firm judgment. No debate, no delay, only a verdict. This was power. Li Kangai completely collapsed. He did not resist, nor did he attempt to justify himself, because he clearly understood he no longer had the right. The surrounding crowd erupted into murmurs, but what they truly felt was not the sentence itself. It was the terrifying level of protection provided by Mado University. Watching Li Kanghai's broken figure kneeling on the ground, Vong Ko silently realized that from this moment on, the once prominent Li family was officially erased from the game. After everything, Lang Shuang turned back to Jingming. She warned him about the dangers of the Heavenly Fate sect and told him to remain cautious. A simple reminder, but with a clear implication. The danger was far from over. And once again, Jingming's reaction surprised everyone. No worry, no fear. Instead, he asked for a reward, after having to face danger as bait. Zhang Luo could hardly believe his ears. He had not expected Jingming to be so bold, to dare ask for a reward from a grandmaster. But the outcome exceeded all expectations. Lang Shuang was not angry. In fact, she even asked Jingming what kind of reward he wanted. At that moment, Zhang Luo realized, Jingming was being given special favor. Jingming himself was also surprised and quickly waved his hands, saying he had only been joking. He felt that receiving the spatial talisman was already more than enough. But Lang Shuang said she truly had a gift she wanted to give him. And this time, the reward was no longer about saving one's life, but about enhancing strength. A necklace appeared, radiating powerful spiritual energy. This was not just an item, it was a stepping stone to the next stage. If you want to see the latest videos, I put the link to my new channel in the description. I'm developing a new channel with more in-depth analytical content. Feel free to check it out if you find it relevant. Thank you all for supporting my video. I wish you endless happiness and joy in life. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and leave a comment to show your support. I sincerely appreciate it.